Being a session musician is probably one of the best jobs you could do in music. Think about it, you're playing any style, with anybody, in any part of the world, and you get paid for it. That's the bonus. I don't know why a lot of people aren't taking up session work, but it's amazing. However, I've noticed there is a lot of people that are not spilling the home truths. So I'm gonna do so today in this video. I'm gonna give you tips, I'm gonna give you advice, I'm gonna give you really helpful pointers on how to boost your career as a session musician. Let's not muck about. Let's get to the first piece of advice, and that is contacts. Go to local shows, build an amazing social media presence, talk to people on social media. Just keep talking, keep engaging. Make your content all about interaction. It brings people in. You start talking to people a lot more at shows. Buy someone a beer, just approach someone, say nice set, and ask them a question maybe about their drum kit, their guitar, or their vocal style. Just anything that gets a conversation rolling, and then you keep talking, and then that way you've gained another friend in the industry. Oh, friend! You've gained another contact, and you've done all of this simply by talking. Number 2, learning the song. I have to put this in the video because I feel this is extremely necessary. But you need to learn the song. You need to spend time, make time to learn the material and be ready for the rehearsal. Granted, I've had many rehearsals where, despite learning the set list or learning the material, I have made many mistakes in the first rehearsal, and that's okay, because that's just nerves. That's just nerves getting the better of you, and everyone handles nerves in different sort of ways. However, you still got to learn the material. You still got to show them that you've made the effort in learning the song. You've made time to travel to the rehearsal and be able to perform these songs at a top-notch level. That's what you need at the end of the day. That's what keeps people satisfied in your work, and it makes them want you back for a second or third rehearsal and then on to the show. Number 3, find many different ways of learning the material. This could be anything from writing notes, writing sheet music, just listening to the song and dissecting it. Any way possible for you to learn the song in the quickest way possible. There are hundreds of different ways to learn music, and it's your time to experiment with all different forms of learning. You could do this with each artist. Number 4, and this one's a really important one because I've done it myself, it's try not to get burnt out. What I mean by that is you need to figure out for yourself how many groups you want to take on. And personally, I would say 3 max. If you are super passionate about only doing session work, not joining a full-time band, not doing anything else, you want to do session work, I'd say 3 max. Because what I didn't know is that when you take on 4 people plus, there is so much material to learn that you don't have your own time to learn what you really want to learn to improve your musicianship. You don't have time for yourself because all you're thinking is, oh, I've learned that group set, now I need to learn the other, And if it's different styles as well, that's even more complicated. You've got death metal and then you've got dance.
Story of Family Guy.
Number 5, and it's another important one, never feel disappointed. I'll explain that, because never feeling disappointed, like, what does that mean? Why shouldn't I feel disappointed? And here's where I'm going to spill the truth. Not everyone you work with is going to go well. And that could mean literally anything. You don't gel musically, you don't gel on a personal level. Stuff doesn't work. Not everything works out the way you plan it to be. And you could be performing with any band of any level, professional or just starting out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I know what you're feeling, and I know exactly what you're feeling after it doesn't go well. Number 6, and this one's for more out of your own country sort of shows, international shows. I'm gonna cover flights for international shows. Different airlines have different rules on what you can and cannot bring on the plane. There's certain airlines where you need to specify if you're bringing a musical instrument, or if you can get away with just passing it off as luggage. But even then, You need to make sure it's the correct weight, correct size, and if you can bring it on with the cabin, or if you have to put it through check-in. There's all sorts of different ways to go about it. Measure all of your equipment. Make sure it is the appropriate size for the airline that you are flying with. Make sure it's the correct weight so you don't get overcharged. Make sure, if you need to, specify that it's a musical instrument. In some cases, you can get away with it just being luggage. For example, you can't see it, but my cymbal bag over there, when I took that with me, I passed it off as cabin luggage because to me personally, it looked like a suitcase and I could easily fit it onto the plane without needing any specifications, and luckily it worked. Somehow it passed the 10 kg weight test. Thank you, Ryanair, and it was all good. I hope this helped you, and if you need to, keep referring back to this video, watch it as many times as you like, make notes, share this to anyone else who needs this. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe, hit the like, do all that, share it to everyone, and have a good day.